So I've got a new downstream O2 sensor. I'll show you on the ultra gauge live data. You can see it's not fluctuating properly, so hopefully I can fit this and it'll solve that problem. I'm actually running a decat on this. It's not being used on the road, but it's just for experimental purposes because I want to see my O2 sensors working. It's a 4-wire sensor, so it's got an heating element, a signal and a ground wire. And I'll show you it working, so I'll do before and after. I'll show the faulty sensor on there and the new sensor output on there as well. Start it up, hopefully you can see it. So let's select what we want to see. Right, so you can just see here, it's stuck at 450 both sides. That's your downstream sensors. It's just showing error. I'll explain that in a second. So this is the default setting because the sensors are still cold. You can see the upstream sensors, these are before the cat. They slowly start to fluctuate. As soon as they start getting warmer, these will go a lot quicker. This is just telling us about the cold air feed, SAI. Disable that. So it'll take about a minute for these to warm up properly. You'll start seeing them fluctuate. This one's fluctuating all the time, up and down, and this one's pretty steady. This is a faulty sensor. Normally when you've got your cats, they are pretty steady like this, but this, like I said before, this is running a decat. So this is the outputs you'll see when you're running a decat. This is the error code you'll be getting. But I'm making sure my sensors are working before I fit my new cats, so you'll see before and after then. So I'll come back to this in a second when it's warmed up. Right, now back to the sensors. So you've got bank 1, sensor 1, you've got bank 2, sensor 1. So these are your upstream sensors now. You can see them fluctuating up and down all the time, which is fine. You've got bank 1, sensor 2, and bank 2, sensor 2 there. Sorry, bank 1, sensor 2, and bank 2, sensor 2. So these are after your catalytic converters, these. So this one you can see on the right hand side, it's fluctuating up and down. Now if you look across here, you can see it's fluctuating up, but not fluctuating fully down. So I'm going to change this sensor and see if it starts fluctuating, which it should do. But when you've got normal cats and they're working fine, they should be pretty steady. And all these sensors are doing after your catalytic converter is just checking your catalytic converter. That's all it's doing. But as you can, as I said before, I'm running a decat, so I'm just making sure my sensors are all working correctly before I fit the new cat. So let's get it on. And here you can see my short-term fuel trims working. They're fluctuating quite nice. I think you're allowed plus or minus 5. So it looks like within tolerance, and my long-term trims there showing it's just running slightly rich, but it wants a good run on motorway. Might even try some injector cleaner in it too, see if it can get it a little bit better, but I think they're still in tolerance these, so I'm quite happy. You can also see it's just turned to open loop in the top right corner there. So you can see the cat. Just that sensor there's your upstream, follow your cat down, and there's your downstream. So I'm going to be changing this sensor here. This is the sensor what's not fluctuating, and it's just plugged up near its chassis. So let's get it off. And this is where your plug is. Just be careful, the exhaust is a bit hot. So slide it down like that and pull plug apart. That's the plug pulled apart. All you do is press that tab down like that, it releases it. Time to get sensor out. So just slowly work it. Should use a proper tool really, but mine aren't that seized in, quite lucky. Just careful, it's going to be quite hot. So it's quite soldered up. But yeah, get new one in. So here's a comparison. I don't believe you can clean all two sensors up. They're cheap enough just to put in anyway. So that's the new sensor installed. Let's see if the results change. I'm pretty confident they are. I think the sensor's a good quality sensor, so let's have a look. So that's new sensor fitted. Let's see what it does. Just got to warm up a little bit. Get rid of these codes. As you can see, they've cooled down again, so I'll just increase my RPM to get them warmed up. Now you can see the sensor's worked. It's mimicking this side just about, so it's going as high as about 760, going as low as about 100. This is all in millivolts. So now I know I've got full sensor operation. I'm going to put my new cats on, see how that goes. But before I do all that, I just want to check my spark plugs and things like that. I've already checked my fuel trims, it's running slightly rich. It's not too bad. So yeah, good result. This is the part I've used. Seem a good quality company. I think there's a 2-year warranty on parts too, so I'm quite happy with that. So these are my new cats. This is why I want to get my sensors all tip top and check my spark plugs and all that sort of stuff. So I don't want to wreck these, they're quite expensive. So can't wait to get them on. So my next video will be fitting these and then rechecking my sensors and stuff like that. So you've got a before and after video of cats and a decat for all you enthusiasts who want to know what a decat is, and see how it runs and things like that, see what results you'll get, and check lights and so and so and so and so and so and so. So yeah, keep watching and there'll be another video coming soon fitting these. Thanks.